Let's do the astro weather for Tuesday. So the moon is still in Aquarius and it is making a semi-square to Neptune again at that 3:45 a.m. So this is about shedding stubborn ideas. So you may have come up with some ideas yesterday and been very stubborn around how to move forward. So this energy is trying to push us towards finding a new way to move forward. And that if you are working in a team, then there might need to be some compromise decisions to be made to move forward towards that dream. So just be careful you're not being too stubborn in there. Aquarius moon can bring out that bit of stubbornness, but if we work together, it's a really great energy for pushing forward in a social or team dynamic. Now there is a biquintile to Neptune in Pisces. So this is like wild energy as well. So this is a 9 a.m. aspect and it's Venus coming up against Neptune. So it's kind of more ideas and more manifestations of your dream and a lot of sudden bursts of intuition. So you might have woken up with some ideas this morning after, that semi-square to Neptune as well. So a lot of dream energy around with Neptune in Pisces. And it's trying to push us to see outside the box of our relationships in relation to how we are creatively expressing ourselves. And it's giving us the energy of being able to compromise in ways that don't affect our individual creativity. So Aquarius is very good with sudden change and adapting and revolutionary ideas. So it's a really good time to be workshopping things. At 9:49 a.m., we're going to kind of hit a bit of a lazy energy with a square to Jupiter. So even though that Aquarius energy wants social interaction, Jupiter is in Taurus and Taurus does want a bit of comfort. So you might feel motivated to make some plans with your friends to enjoy some luxury. Just make sure that they're not too taxing or too difficult, something very easy, having them maybe come over for lunch or something along those lines. Nothing too taxing. Taurus does not want to be doing too much when it is coming up against that moon. Also not a really good time to do any risk taking or any sort of financial risk taking really. So gambling kind of out of the question on Tuesday. Now there is an annoying aspect with Mercury at 11 a.m., which is stubbornness and very annoying communication. So you might find that the details of what you are working on needs to have some discernment and have some compromise, because we might find that with that Aquarius moon, we are trying to do it my way or not at all. But in relation to working with other people and collaboration energy, which we are in right now, Libra season, moon in Aquarius, we will need to be finding some compromise. At 5:12 p.m., we get a really nice aspect for taking action. So moon in Aquarius trining Mars in Libra. Excellent willpower energy, excellent courageous energy. We're taking practical action. We're being resourceful. And, we love truth and we love openness. So it's a really good energy if you're moving house as well, or to totally rearrange your house. It's that idea of making the space your own in order to feel your own individuality. And also really good self-love, self-care energy. So excellent for starting new exercise programs and for writing out a self-care plan. Then 6:47 p.m., a bit of an unbalanced energy. We've got an opposition to Venus. So this is like a strong, passionate energy. But if you are already not in a place of harmony in some of your close connections, this can lead us to feeling really unbalanced and really quite insecure in that connection. And it won't be a good place to harmonize your emotions and your rational desires and needs, which could lead to some disagreements in our close connection. So just be careful of that, because then the moon is going void at 10:30 p.m. and it's a long void period, so 10:30 p.m. until 10 a.m. the next morning. And while it's void, we do have some quite aggressive, headstrong, eccentric energy. So it making us irritable and moody and quite hyperactive in those energies. So really kind of a rebellious energy. If you had already been feeling a bit unbalanced in that connection and you may have hit, an impasse in being able to balance your desire, your needs, and being rational, then this energy with this void moon, just go to bed. You will be feeling quite rebellious and quite reckless, and hasty decisions won't work out how you think they will because you will not have a clear head. Remembering that the moon being void, there will be things that we don't know, that we can't see, that we don't understand, things hidden in the dark. So let's have an early night and be in bed 10:38 p.m. and try and sleep in the next morning, because the void moon will be making aspects tomorrow morning as well.